Got it. Why the fuck he got out? Okay, I click it, Santa. You ready?
Yeah.
You just not getting in right now? Or you just see it?
Let's get this game. Let's get this game over with. Hey, Mike, why the hell y'all selling them boy game like that? Steve and them niggas.
It was a miscommunication.
Hey, Mike, why the hell y'all selling them boy game like that?
Who won?
I don't know. That's on you. I don't know. Shit.
I think the Panthers won. Steve wasn't tripping though. That nigga trying to tank again.
Colin Murray threw 2,000 yards already? Yeah. Boy, Jamal Adams, bro. 240. Kenny, you out there giving away players again? And what got DeForest Buckner?
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Brooklyn Beats. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Step. Hey, big, high, up, down. Come on. I'm beating me too bad, man.
You on the 85 raw team, man.
Don't stop that shit.
You started this shit first, man.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
this
big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Will Fuller is the intended target, but now it'll be third down.
God.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy.
Ain't got
against this defense.
They'll
make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Feel like that hurts the throw. Who it is?
Off of play action, it's Watson. And this one complete to Will Fuller. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what
more.
happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To the air yet again, Watson. Flush to his right. He's got Fuller.
Crazy, he catch me, but he can say they were early by his damn self.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
He broke the tackle
and a first down pickup of 8.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. This box shaking every time he touches the ground.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Now a give right side. Benjamin.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And this will be play number 8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short.
It's just me and you. It's just me. Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Here's a run with Balaj, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Kalen Balaj. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Yeah, Travis, you still got that man?
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
You all you got.
All I got.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. The reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I was just talking about how we got to start recognizing when we got a non-quarterback back there, because you catch niggas slipping.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, Eckler.
Oh, my God.
He's still tackled shy of the 20. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Oh, fuck, you think we got called.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. He may try and run for this.
Wow.
He almost did that himself, but it looks like he's about a foot or two short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked in and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, and they stick with it.
Oh, man.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. And
I'm about to fucking say. I'm about to fucking say, bro.
So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida.
No, what happened was I tried to go left and pushed me back to the right. I actually got left.
On 2nd down, a run for Breida. Now he is going to be stopped cold.
Yeah, I'm glad Jalen gave me him, boy.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he can't find anywhere to go in, and he goes down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Badgley's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
He can't wait a little fast now, respecting. You know.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, it's not going to. We still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game.
Why'd I go left?
This one is down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball is out.
Oh, my little fumble there.
And this will be scooped up by the defense. There he goes, right side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
And
Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
Mike, I was going to fumble. I was trying to get that first fucking Colin, it was no sliding, bro. I was going... Hey, straight for that shit.
I said, she look, Cyrus had a man up right here.
Adams hit you, though.
That would happen.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
You know that Satan nigga
They'll start on the ground with Bilal.
Like I slow play that, Mike. Like I slow play that. You couldn't hit that hole. You like I slow play.
2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort.
No, for
the
sure.
ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage.
I can't wait to
nice linebacker play.
Oh, wait,
so after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins.
What the fuck? Hey, I thought that nigga was out of there.
A minute 55
that man.
in the
If you send that nigga from the right.
Nah, what I'm saying is, though, Mike, I shouldn't have sent nobody.
That cornerback came up and he tried to hit him, man. I thought
season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Man, I told you niggas Kalen Balazs was a guy. Oh my God.
Kalen Balazs with his second touchdown in his first half. And the Texans have retaken
no, we'll talk more. He juked. He tripped out when he on the ground.
That nigga like, you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling.
Balazs.
As the game moves on, just think about halftime.
I juked, and then I took over one of your niggas, somebody on the ground, I don't know if it was your nigga. And then I stumbled recovery, and I got on out of there with that man.
It'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And this return gets positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, Jordan, you let that run right there, boy. That boy
checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And it's the Ravens that have moved down to an early advantage. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out.
I was trying to get him in the Dolphins pick, but I got your pick instead because, you know how you did.
So they started on the ground with Eckler. And they'll bring him down after just a short
that nigga,
tackle made by Rasheem Green.
Trying to trade Tyrese. Throw at one point.
Now Eckler. Space to maneuver at the 40. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. From just shy of midfield, Murray.
What?
That'll be incomplete.
Oh, my
God. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Hey, that's that hurt.
You've been able to play zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
My game's stuck.
On third down, Murray. And unable to connect, incomplete.
Oh, man, my game is
give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They're going for it. It's Murray. It's complete.
Oh, my God, bro.
Inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. So from the 36 now, first and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Now another timeout called. By the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Oh my God.
Elsewhere on this Sunday in the NFL, they're in the second quarter in Detroit. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor.
You're there right now. I'm bullshit.
From the 29, Murray eluding the pressure right. He's
going to take off with it.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. Badgley able to knock this one through.
No Kevin, a little play behind here while like you like a little chop, bro.
As we'll get you down the coast
I had tried to
for
do some pain, but it was just not
NRA
ready.
Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Gotta keep them more out of bounds, boy.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
You said you want
the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that, too. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On 2nd and 15 now. Murray forced out to his left.
Ooh, I know you were trying to bet it.
And he's brought down. Sack there by Rasheem Green.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Murray with a 3rd and long. James has it.
Oh, my God.
They take it down, but not before they work it across midfield.
What's crazy is I got caught trying to
adjust it. Down and then some. A 32-yard pickup. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Eckler. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Once more, here's Eckler. Past the 20. All the way in for the touchdown.
Man took the ball so long.
Austin Eckler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys have once again taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
They're going to try and run. And this time they'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run here with Balazs.
Oh, God.
Down, but he does reach the 5.
I don't know.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check. Alert. Check. Fresno. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown.
That boy,
Kalen Balazs, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 16 on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Check 24.
Out of the gun, Watson steps away. And he is in the
end
zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee. As he'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. It's Eckler again. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line.
You got some guys.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4,
nah, I shouldn't have got past the
three guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
To throw on third down, Murray, and caught by Henry. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. First down, Murray. He did on the dive. Nice grab. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Going on the ground with Eckler. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Breida. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Let's go, defense. Let's get
on the ground, it's Eckler. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This from 36 yards out. Badgley able to punch this one through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And it's going to be incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Faking the give. Now Watson. Flushed out right. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go.
Good over there?
Yeah, I'm changing my punt return.
Oh. Ain't gonna matter.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away.
You sure? Oh!
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Nice slide off.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
I'm glad you caught that timeout. Might have got that formation.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here is Eckler, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Eckler. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh!
Will be incomplete. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, over-excited, and blow an assignment and give up the big first down.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
First down, Texans.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Balaj. So 4 quarters wasn't enough, and we are off to overtime. Don't change that.
Like the third or
It's a
fourth
little
overtime
teaching
game
moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Alex, and not more. And each time I got the ball first. This was crazy. And I didn't score. No, I scored against Don. Never mind.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. Now Balaj. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
It's caught at the 10.
Oh, my
Touchdown, Houston. Great game that we got to see, making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you.
Hey, that Balaj nigga here ain't more.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for the Texans, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Brooklyn, they suffered just their 2nd loss as they dropped to 8-2.
All right, Jalen, 3-0 in overtime.